Hey guys, it's Reese. Welcome back to the channel. Pretty slim pickings, and what I mean by that is not too many cars actually, and just like Walmart, Target was not much better. It was slightly better because they had newer Hot Wheels cars. However, all of the pigs were put through. There was like probably a few cars on the pegs, a few cars in this like end cap thing right outside the diecast cars area. Well, the toys area where all the diecast cars are for Hot Wheels Matchbox and the other ones. They did have Wave 6 NASCARs there, actually. More Wave 6 than Wave 5, even. Hey, Alex. How are you doing? However, not a ton of new Hot Wheels. Well, not Hot Wheels, really. They did have newer stuff there, actually, for Hot Wheels. It was mostly N and P case, which is, a surprise, because one of them is actually an N case carryover. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah. Quick side note before we start this, that video I made a few hours ago today about how I ended up getting 2 super chases in my collection was really surprising because it feels kind of like the equivalent of a Hot Wheels Super Treasure Hunt, I guess. And 10 a.m. comes around like 1, 2, 3 weeks ago, and I'm at my local Walmart store, and it's early in the morning, so I decide to just see what's in the toy section, and talking to another collector there, and I decided on getting one Super Chase in this other car, black Mercedes Benz. It's the AMG GT 63S, the recolor one in black from 2021 Mix 6 Matchbox mainline cars. And I had originally got 2 of those actually. Well, 2 Matchbox cars from Mix 6, the Super Chase and that Mercedes. And then a few hours go by, and I decide to take one of the cars back, and I'm telling myself, so yeah, the only reason I'm doing this is because I'm hoping no one had found the Super Chase that I hid on the pegs in the Matchbox, well, really the toy section of the Walmart store I was at when this was going on. And a few hours go by, wow, it's still there, and I ended up taking 2 Super Chases from Matchbox. So because of that, that must have meant they put 2 2021 Mix 6 Matchbox cases out that same day at my Walmart store. However, a few weeks go by, there's only one Mix 6 Matchbox car, the Mazda 3, which is this one right here, actually. So, yeah. But, surprisingly, actually, I think about a few days later in the same week, I ended up finding a second Tesla Roadster for my collection at Walmart. They actually had I want to say about 4 or 6 Tesla Roadsters. That same day I found 2 of the Super Chases there. They had all the new Matchbox Mix 6 cars there. Mainline ones, the ones that are like Tesla, Mercedes, Ford, etc., etc. They even had the fantasy new releases from Mix 6 for this year's mainline Matchbox cars. They had the recolored ones that came out a few years ago of, all their mainline cars, but got recolored for 2021 Mix 6 Matchbox mainline cars for that mix or case of Matchbox cars. Yeah, a few hours go by, and they still had a decent selection of Mix 6 Matchbox cars there. But a few days or about a week or 2 later, and now we're down to pretty much nothing there. So yeah. Anyways, let's take a quick side note away from the Super Chases story and all of that stuff, and go into newer stuff that I got not too long ago. We have a national security truck from International, actually. And then this is the stuff I found at Target, actually. It wasn't really much because, like I said, slim pickings, so not a ton of stuff was there, but they had N and P case. So yeah, these were the 2 I ended up getting. The Charger SRT. Now, sadly, this is not the Chase ID version. There is a Chase ID version of this from N or P case, I believe. So yeah, but that's just an N case carryover into P case. So it's technically a P case car, but it's really more of an N case. But since it's from P case, we're gonna count it as a P case. So yeah, we're gonna unbox that one later. Or we might as well unbox it now. Yeah, we're gonna unbox it now. So yeah, this is so yeah, here's one of the cars from today that I got from Target. And then here's the other one. Now this one I've been wanting to find for quite a while. They only had one there. It's the Gulf Racing Colors 67 442 Oldsmobile, and I'm a huge fan of cars in Gulf Racing Colors, so I have to have it. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. I mean, these three, this one were found at Target like a few minutes ago tonight, and then this one was found at Walmart. Well, I meant to say found or got at Walmart like 1 or 2 days ago this week or weekend. So yeah, and then pretty much if I you know, move stuff a little bit more out of the way, you'll probably be able to see a bit more of all my cars. Just got to move my computer back a little bit more. So yeah, you can literally see all of my newest cars that I have, including these two mini GT cars, by the way. Yes, the cars are actually in those carry box things, by the way, right now. I wasn't aware that this was actually going to be at Colorado Diecast at the time when I was there, so I decided to get one anyways. The R6, you know, some people you know, who collect certain cars, they have to have like every single car from like, a certain diecast car company. For me, I just like cars in a certain color, and I found the blue one more appealing than the red one when I was there. So yeah. However, like I said, I never called the store saying, "Do you have this mini GT Bentley Continental GT3?" And turns out they had two of them there, one in this color and like one in a black and gold yellow decals thing. I don't know what it was. And then they have an interesting situation for their Tarmac Works cars at Colorado Diecast. Every time someone buys something from like under their counter or table or like behind it, they either do one of two things. They will keep what they have there and not replace it, or they will put the one you bought back up on the pegs or like underneath that table behind the counter area. So yeah. However, for Tarmac Works and like the mini GT chases, because they're all under this table, if you buy one, they will replace it with another one there, but those are expensive. So yeah, same thing for this. If someone buys one of this, they will replace it with another one there. So trust me, that's not sold out at Colorado Diecast anytime soon. Unless somehow they ran out of stock officially and say, hey, we only have 4 of those left. You need to hurry up and get this car. So yeah, I've had like 2 or 3 people trying to say, "Will you depart with one of your 2 super chases from Matchbox?" And it's like, at this rate, I kind of can't do that because I can't really ship anything out yet. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. And I keep telling them, even if I was able to, when I have shipping money available, I'm not sure how I feel about departing with one of my 2 super chases from Matchbox because, I found them at the same store and I don't want to get rid of one because then if I do, I only have one left. And I'm not sure what I feel like doing with them. I mean, to be honest, they're just probably going to stay in the card. And possibly I may or may not end up selling one or trading one. I don't know. I'm honestly just not sure what I feel like doing with those super chases, but I am definitely keeping one, that's for sure. I'm not getting rid of both. If I get rid of both, then it's like, well, that was a bad idea. But yeah, I mean, Target had Wave 6 NASCARs. Unfortunately, the Austin Hill Toyota Tundra NASCAR truck I wanted to get for my NASCARs collection because I have mostly Chevy and Ford NASCAR trucks, gone. Because when I went there, I zoomed past like the NASCAR area and the toy section of Target later on today, which was really like 10-20 minutes ago, and I was telling myself, wow, they have no NASCAR there. And then it's like I go back to the Matchbox section just a little bit before it, and it's like, oh, they do have NASCAR there. It's Wave 6. And I can't believe the one I really wanted from that wave was gone. However, they had one that I don't recall ever having in my collection, and that is a Kurt Busch Nascar, because I never had a Kurt Busch Nascar in my collection before. So I'm probably gonna go to Target tomorrow when I'm able to. So yeah, all the NNPK's cars at that Target store, the one that's closest to me, majority of them were gone except for like fantasy cars and some real cars. The real cars they had were like Dodge Rampage, one of the 442 Oldsmobile, and a few of that 1996 Impala SS, and that fire or police rescue paint job. Otherwise than that, not really much there. And Matchbox was worse. They had newer Hot Wheels than Matchbox cars. Their 5-packs were actually relatively new old. What I mean by that is there were new ones for this year, just not the newest ones from this year though. And 5-packs for Hot Wheels, I didn't see the Knife Runners one there. I did see the Batman one there. They actually had I want to say like a few of those possibly. I couldn't recall how many they had because I was just going through that store so quickly. Also, I did make a video that this was the only one I was planning on getting, but it turns out I had enough for 2, so it's like, hey, might as well get a second car, because why not? So, yeah. So, anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for this showcase, because, new Hot Wheels Matchbox cars, new NASCAR, new Greenlight, another new Greenlight, new Mini GT, new Tarmac Works car, that's not going to get unboxed anytime soon. Yeah, just not much new Matchbox Hot Wheels at my stores in my area, unfortunately, and it's kind of disappointing. I feel like a lot of collectors go to these stores too often, more often than I would even, and because of that, you miss all the good stuff. I bet if I'd gone there last weekend to Target or whatever, they would have had the EB110 SS and the McLaren F1. If I had seen those there, I would have returned or sent those 2 Hot Wheels cars that I had opened tonight back to Target and gotten those 2 instead, because those are 2 I'm really hoping to get in my collection. But since they had very few Hot Wheels cars there as of tonight at this Target store, my guess is that they'll probably restock within the next few days or so, but who honestly knows? I don't. Because only certain people are allowed to let you know like when stores get like new stock of certain products. So yeah. I mean, there could possibly be some collectors who like know when stores are gonna restock or whatever, but I'm not crazy picky, but there are some cars from like M, N, P, and Q case that I'm really trying to get in my collection. As soon as Q case hits stores, I'm all about that Aston Martin V12 Speedster, because that seems to be the most exciting new casting that I am waiting for from Hot Wheels. Everyone can take anything else from that collection, just hands off the Aston Martin V12 Speedster in silver. And the only reason I say that is because, well, there's no taillight details. There are headlight details, I believe, but no taillight ones, though. Because it's literally just the taillights are just painted on for the car and from Hot Wheels for that casting. It's like in a silver gray color, I believe, but more silver than gray, I'm thinking. And yeah, it's a 2-seater car, I believe. And it's actually a special like limited edition Aston Martin, because the V12 Speedster, there's not too many of those that I've seen so far, actually. I'm talking about the real life one, that is. Because Aston Martin cars, those are really expensive cars in real life anyway, so any Aston Martin car is going to be, like limited production numbers, probably. Not as limited as like their special edition type cars in real life, but certain cars, they still will have a limited amount of numbers they make. I mean, for like a lot of things, cars, video games, and other stuff, there's going to probably be like a certain amount they make because of electronic chip shortages. And there's apparently a toy shortage that people don't know about, and that's causing a lot of people to rush to the stores to get all these Hot Wheels and Matchbox cars and other toys like Legos and stuff, I would assume. And because of that, I assume that's why stores don't get a lot of cars right away. I really don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much about it for this live stream. Because there's no one else here, and I don't want to talk to myself and answer questions to myself because that's kind of silly. Yeah. Sorry, just checking something really quickly. I have to check something else really quickly. So yeah, I did actually make a video about finding this one from Target today, this Golf Racing Colors 442. But yeah, the reason why I decided not to show what's on the pegs is because the pegs were pretty much empty, and where I found the one car I was planning on getting, because I didn't find anything better until I went to the checkout lanes, because checkout lanes at certain Target stores have Hot Wheels cars there, but sometimes even those get checked so much that there's not anything there. Well, at 1 or 2 checkout lanes there was like 1 or 3 cars really, but majority of them had like 2 to 4 cars at least, or 3 or 5 cars, and found this one and one of these. Majority of the pegs at the checkout lane for the Hot Wheels cars were like more fantasy cars than anything else. They were mostly NNP case cars actually, which was a surprise, because thinking that Walmart has nothing. It's like I'm just telling myself Target's not going to have much better stuff there, and it turns out they did actually. So yeah, I mean, yes, if I had found the Bugatti and the McLaren, I would have gotten those 2 instead of these, but I couldn't pass these 2 up because it's like I might as well get some new Hot Wheels cars, because it's been quite a few weeks or months actually since I've gotten any new like N or P case Hot Wheels cars. Yeah, it's been quite a few weeks since that video where I got the Civic Type R EK9, the Rebel machine, and that Liberty Box Huracan, because turns out that the Liberty Box Huracan was L case, and the AMC Rebel machine was an L carried over into M case car. So I really have technically 2 M case cars, 1 N case, and 1 P case car. So yeah, I only have like 5 new Hot Wheels cars. Well, technically, actually, yeah, 6 including the Taycan Turbo S as well. 7 including the Skyline GTR Liberty Box. So yeah, I really have like mostly more L and M case cars than N and P case cars for Hot Wheels mainline cars. And the only reason I'm thinking about this is because I just don't go peg hunting that often as I used to. And had I got peg hunting to Target, sometime last weekend when I was really planning on going to Target, and instead of doing that, I just did nothing. It was my fault, and had I gone, I probably would have found more NRP case cars there, and I probably would have found the Bugatti and that McLaren. So yeah. Anyways, this is really pretty much it for this live stream, because I did say it's a mini unboxing and show and tell Q&A thing, and since there's no one here, I don't like saying this, but for the first time ever, it is official that I will be cutting the stream right about now. Don't worry, there will be a pig hunting video tomorrow at some point for Walmart or Target. Well, probably both really, and possibly King Supers as well. Walmart may or may not happen. So yeah. Anyways, that's gonna be it, and I hope to see you all in my next diecast cars video, whatever it will be, or live stream on my channel now. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to look out for more of my next or previous diecast car and video game videos or live streams on my YouTube channel. Bye everyone.